The law that changed women's rights, the equality that changed everything. When biological women began rebuilding their own boundaries. Pressure does not always produce surrender. Sometimes it produces resolve. The more biological women felt established boundaries changing around them, the more they began creating new ways to defend what they believed had been lost. This episode examines how legal confrontation did not end the public discussion. Instead, it contributed to the emergence of new organisations, campaigns, advocacy groups, and networks seeking to preserve sex-based rights, female privacy, and biological women's spaces. Every legal framework produces consequences. Sometimes those consequences reinforce acceptance. Sometimes they produce resistance. And as biological women watch policies change, institutions adapt, and legal disputes unfold, and many reached a different conclusion. Waiting for institutions was no longer enough. Women began organising, campaigns appeared, community groups expanded, female athletes spoke publicly, parents connected, women's organisations collaborated, lawyers challenged decisions, journalists investigated, authors documented, and formerly isolated voices found one another. And the conflict gradually changed. It was no longer one woman confronting one institution. It became biological women asking a broader question. If female boundaries could no longer be assumed, well, who would preserve them? The discussion expanded beyond courtrooms. It entered homes, schools, sporting clubs, churches, community halls, online forums, conferences, public meetings. And for many women, this was no longer simply a legal disagreement. It became an obligation to future generations. Not every woman agreed, not every campaign succeeded, not every challenge prevailed. Yet something fundamental had changed. The legal framework remained established, but biological women increasingly refused to allow the public conversation to end with legal judgment alone. The law had produced an unexpected consequence, and it wasn't silence, it was organisation.